1 week later.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today is Monday, squat day. I have 325 today I think for 1+ reps. But before we get to that, while I'm still warming up, I'm going to take you guys back and basically whine about how last week went. Alright, so see you guys in a little bit. What up though? So update, if you guys saw the video I dropped, well, my last video, you would have saw that I went running with my girl on Saturday at the track, and then I went hooping with my little cousin and my homeboy, you know, for a couple of hours on Sunday. Now, what I wasn't expecting to be as fatigued as I became Monday morning. So I didn't record the day, but Monday morning when I woke up to go to the gym, I still felt so fatigued. I tried to get as much rest the night before, but it just didn't happen. So I just ended up going to the gym Monday morning, and while I was warming up, by the time I got to 315, I was supposed to do 315 for 5+ reps. By the time I got to 315, that was not happening. I didn't even attempt to do the set. So I just scrapped everything and called it a day. I should have recorded it too. I'm sad I didn't get to record it. But anyways, Wednesday, deadlift day. I thought deadlift day would be the same. I was getting a lot of rest, getting a lot of sleep, and bench went pretty good, but that doesn't affect my legs. Bench or running doesn't affect, you know, my push strength. So bench went pretty good, but deadlift went even better. For deadlift, I got 315 for 8 reps, which is a plus. And I'm also starting to realize that my deadlift strength might be going way past my squat strength. For example, today is day 1 of the 3rd week of the 531, and I had 330 for 1+ reps. I was expecting to get 5, but I ended up getting 4, which is a grinder, which is what you guys will see later. After this clip. So pretty soon I'll probably have to adjust my squat and my deadlift to record, well, to keep track of my strength more accurately, just because right now my squat and my deadlift are at the same numbers. But I already know as I get stronger, especially since I'm switching to sumo, we're gonna talk about that later, but as I get stronger, my deadlift will start, you know, leaving my squat strength behind. So as for right now, I think I could run one more cycle with both at the same numbers, but after that I will have to adjust my squat, maybe lower it, or maybe not move it at all and let my deadlift strength keep going a little bit. Or I don't know, I'll figure it out. Maybe just put my squat only, make it go up like 5 pounds instead of 10. Like I said, I'll figure out. But yeah, so that's the update on what happened last week, and see you guys back at the gym. Alright, so we have 325 on the bar right now. So the goal is to push for, I don't know, that 315 one felt pretty good. So we're gonna go for 3 reps, max 5, but the goal is at least 3. Let's hopefully we get that. So squats were pretty good, that 330 for 4 reps, 1+, but I ended up getting 4. Went pretty good, I can't lie. It was a lot harder than I thought. That 4th rep was super duper hard. I had to like grind through it, but honestly we're pretty good. I think I'm getting to a point where my deadlift is surpassing my squat, because 315 squat I only hit 6 reps, but for deadlift I hit 8. And I think for deadlift I'll probably hit again for that 330 deadlift that I have to do on Wednesday, so we'll see though. But now I'm gonna finish up the workout. I'm not gonna record the rest of this just because I'm kind of tired, kind of want to lock in and finish it up and get out of here. So I'll see you guys back at the crib.
The next day.
Yo, the final day of 531 cycle of this cycle. This is the 3rd week, 3rd day, deadlift day. Yeah, I'm ready to get up in here, lift these weights. We have 330 on deadlift for 1+ reps. I had 330 on squat for 1+ reps on Monday. I hit 4 reps, I think, 4 or 5 reps. On Tuesday, I forgot what I had for bench. I think 230 for bench. And today I have 330 for deadlift. I could really just check my phone, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Focus. Focus. I want to focus on my face. Okay. Yeah, so 330 on squat. No, I'm sorry. 330 on deadlift for today. Let's go in here, knock it out. This week has also been kind of tough. Fatigue has been hitting. I don't know if fatigue is hitting or the weights are getting heavy. I have been doing a lot of cardio, so that might be a issue too. But I don't know. Let's get in here, hit some fucking weight. Calling the day. I feel good today. Also, ever since I started doing all this cardio, my ankle, my right ankle has been killing me. Well, not killing me, but it's been like sore. I don't think I hurt anything or broke anything. It's just been like a lot more sore than it should. But I'm not gonna lie, like Monday, it felt like I broke something. I don't think I did though. I can still walk fine and everything. I'm out of breath. I can still walk fine and everything, but it's sore today. So hopefully it doesn't affect the deadlift, so we can hit this weight. I got fucking Kanye's graduation playing right now. I'm feeling good. We might have to go for a heavy single. I'm thinking 4 or 5. We might have to go for a 4 or 5 heavy single, which isn't much. Fucking 16-year-olds out here deadlifting 700-800 pounds, but we're making progress too. And eventually, maybe one day, by the grace of God, we'll be able to lift 600, 700, 800 pounds one day. All right. The weight is dropped back down to 330. So this is the 1+ rep. The goal is to hit 3 to 5. I hit 4 on squat. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to hit like, hopefully 6 reps for 330 on deadlift. So let's see how this moves. Get our max reps and then move on to shoulder press. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'll take 5 reps. I'll take it. You know, I always hate the fact that I kind of get upset if I didn't move a certain amount of weight or get a certain amount of reps, especially with 5 through 1, but I also gotta remember that, example for today, I only needed 1 rep. I only needed 1 rep and I got 5. And I was low-key disappointed I got 5, even though I'm exceeding what the program is telling me to do, so I should be happy about that. But I don't know why I'm kind of disappointed. And like I said in previous videos, I gotta stick to the plan. I need to stop maxing out. I'll be feeling good, thinking I'm fucking Hercules and shit, and I can just come in here and try to hit crazy numbers, but I gotta be patient. I have to be patient and stick to the fucking plan, alright? So now I'm gonna hit shoulder press. I'm not gonna record it. This is all I'm gonna record for the day, or for the gym part of the video. So I'm kinda done with that, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, came back from the walk, so I made some oatmeal, and I'm gonna eat a banana. Now I know I said I eat only 1 meal a day, but your boy's hungry today. Fun fact, I like to use milk. Maybe a lot of people do, but I like to use milk for my oatmeal. We didn't have any, so I used half water, half almond milk. I don't like almond milk just because almonds ain't got no titties, so where does the milk come from? I also like my oatmeal still a little bit crunchy. I don't like it super mushy. I need a little oaty crunch in there when I eat it. My mom said that's not good, that's not healthy. A lot of people tell me I shouldn't do that, but I'm like, it's oats. I think you could eat it raw and still be fine. Alright guys, ankle update. So the ankle feels a lot better. It feels really good. I don't feel any pain or anything. I still kind of limp when I walk, but the ankle is feeling good. I think I should be maybe like 80% good by tomorrow. Start doing cardio again. For my second meal of the day, I ate it was a little bit of jollof rice, some shredded chicken, I threw it in there, and mixed veggies. I'm gonna throw up a picture of it. That's what I ate for my second meal. And not feeling too full, not feeling like I overate. I think I'm doing pretty well controlling that. But I also wanted to talk about some music. And today we'll be talking about the Clipse album. So if you don't know who the Clipse are, it's Pusha T and Malice. They're brothers. They used to be a group back in the day, but then Malice decided, to do his own thing. He left the group and Pusha T went solo. Honestly, I like Pusha T solo. Malice is a great rapper too. They're both actually great rappers, but I'm not a fan of the coke rap. If I'm keeping it a bean, I'm not a fan of the coke rap. I think it's okay. It's been the same style they have been rapping with since like 2002. So I did like a couple songs on the album. I like the song with Tyler the Creator. I like that song. I think it's called POV. Yeah, POV. So Far Ahead, I like that one. And By the Grace of God. I like those 3. Out of the 13 tracks they had on there, I like 3 or 4 of them. But I also didn't like how every song on there had like a feature. Or I don't know if Pharrell like produced it or directed it or anything, but Pharrell's on like every single song, and then every single song has a feature. Now me personally, I don't know about now, but back in the day, whenever an album has a lot of features on it, that means the label didn't have a lot of confidence in whoever's album it was. They didn't have a lot of confidence in you selling, so they try to throw other people in it so they could try to bring in more people to listen to it. So I thought that was kind of weird. I didn't like that. I wish they went a lot more solo with a bunch of the songs, but like every song has like a feature. I didn't like that, but I thought the album was okay. I like 3 or 4 songs. Like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of the coke rap. It's been the same shit since for 20 years. Like, don't come for me either. This is my opinions. It's funny, I don't like their music, but I think they're great rappers. I think Malice and Pusha T are great rappers. But when it comes to the music, it's okay. So if I had to give a review of this album as a whole, I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Don't come for me. I'm just saying. I know y'all gonna be in the comments. No, listen. 6.5 is slightly above average. That means it's still good, all right? It's a decent album, but I was listening to other albums that came out. A lot of great music came out like this past week. Burna Boy's album came out. Giveon, I don't know how to say his name. His album came out, and Lil Bieber's album came out. And I'll also be reviewing those, but the Clipse album, 6.5 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. And that's just my opinion, you know. If you think otherwise, go ahead and comment or something. I don't know. Go ahead and comment. Let me know your opinions on the album. I'll also be reviewing all the other albums I just mentioned earlier. And that's honestly it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please like, comment, give me your opinion, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.